So the question was, how did I get the revelation about narcissism and the spirit of Leviathan? That was the question. So this may be a longer video than my other ones, but I'm gonna try to not make it that long. The way I get the revelation about narcissism and Leviathan and destruction and chaos is because I was married and we had a baby, and her name is Cameron. And when Cameron was about it, maybe stuff started to change once I got pregnant with Cameron. So let me fast forward you up though to the part about Leviathan. So when the first time that he hit me was when Cameron was about maybe 6 weeks old. I remember I was feeding her. She was in my hand. I was feeding her. After that situation happened, I told myself, I said, I'm leaving. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to stay in this relationship. I'm going to leave. Once I made that declaration I was going to leave, all hell began to break off in my home. Different things began to happen, and it began to affect my baby. My baby kept having accidents. My little baby, she was like 8 weeks, 10 weeks. She kept having like different strange things would happen, different reasons what happened, where accidents kept happening. And to the point where my baby was in ICU for 3 days. After that went on for the first few months, I had asked God, I said, I am not getting off of this floor until you tell me, why does Cameron keep having accidents that will hurt her? And I went in my room, I closed the door, I closed everybody out, and I prayed. And I prayed and I prayed, I prayed. That night I went to sleep, and the Lord told me that I was in agreement with the spirit of Leviathan. And I was like, what? Like, no, I'm not. Like, you're my God. I'm not in agreement with him. No, I'm not. And before I could even understand what he was saying, he said, you're in agreement with the spirit of Leviathan because you are in covenant with someone whose God is Leviathan. And that spirit is bringing chaos and destruction in your home. And I said, well, help me. Like, I need you to help me. I had to fall out of agreement with this spirit before I even physically divorced. Before I even physically divorced this man, I had to fall out of agreement with this spirit. So that was the first step into God giving me the revelation about narcissism, Leviathan, and having an atmosphere of chaos and destruction. Because that's what was happening. That spirit, his God, even though it was not my God, me marrying him, I spiritually, legally, I became bound to his God too. The same thing I was fighting against, I was in agreement with spiritually. And I did not know. And that spirit was not just attacking me. That spirit was attacking my children. That spirit was attacking my atmosphere. That spirit was attacking my life. That spirit stops creativity. That spirit stops revelation. That spirit stops dream. That spirit stops finances. This is what Leviathan does. The principality of Leviathan comes to dry up everything that's yours. It takes your blessings. It takes your gift. It takes your anointing. That's what it does. God is the one who has to step in, put the hook in Leviathan's mouth, and free you. So that the question was, how did I get the revelation about narcissism, Leviathan, and chaos and destruction? That's how it happened, because it happened to me.